because our club recruited the best players in the city, we'll have the best team. Like in basketball, when they put all-star teams together, they're not necessarily better than teams that play together every day. So that was like the flaw that I saw.
Right.
So I saw that and I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to skim over the rest. So I didn't see the actual flaw, which is the difference between most likely and almost certainly.
Yeah, I think that is kind of a decoy there. That best players, therefore best team, that's given. That's all given. It's not open to question. And of course, you can think it's wrong. And all-star teams don't always work well together. But they're taking that as a given. Their claim is the club will almost certainly be the city champions. So majority, likelihood, or almost certainly means like maybe 90% certainty that they're going to win because they're the most likely team overall. But first off, how many teams are there? If there's a set of 10 teams, it could be that the best team has a 20% chance and all the others just have 10. And so that team is the most likely to win, even if its odds are still not even close to a majority likelihood. So that's what they're failing to consider, that the best in the group is not necessarily the most likely to win if there's more than two. And so given that, what choice do we have? Yeah, exactly. So most likely of a set, therefore it's more likely than not, meaning majority likelihood.
I picked C though.
You picked C? Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's because of what I said I saw. Because we picked the best players, we'll have the best team. So I thought that was like predicting the outcome because you're comparing like the players on the teams versus like the teams as a whole.
I don't think that C is necessarily flawed though, outright. I think it's reasonable to predict the outcome of a competition based on comparing the parties in the competition, right? Isn't that what we do all the time?
So why is C the answer then?
Well, so that's what I was laying out over here, that the best team might be the most likely to win out of the total set of teams. But if there are more than two teams in the competition, it's possible that their odds for winning overall are distributed widely enough that no one team has a 51% likelihood of winning. And here they're saying, of course, almost certainly, so they're probably saying much higher than 51%. So you could have a plurality. It's basically like plurality versus majority. It could be either one. We don't know which one it's going to be. So they're assuming it's this, or really more like replace that with like 91 and this with like 2 each or something. That's kind of what they're saying, but it could very easily be the other way. So all else being equal, if you had to bet, you'd bet on this one, but it might be better not to bet at all because your odds aren't that high.
I guess what was wrong is that like with C is that it's more like attacking a premise versus attacking the relationship between the premises and the conclusion.
Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier again, is that they said that as given, not open to question. They believe the best players, combine them all, you will have the best team. That's debatable in real life, but in the context of this stimulus, that's all contained solely within the evidence, so there's no point even thinking about it. Instead, you want to think about the claim and the conclusion, which is that they'll almost certainly win the championships.